Back against the wall, the fuck I'm gon' lose. Back against the wall. Back against the wall, the fuck I'm gon' lose.
YouTube, what's up, man? You're now tuned in to How the Fuck I'm Gonna Lose. Today's topic, we're gonna say 13 reasons why people is broke. If you fall in this category, fix them, please, man. Being broke is something that you don't want to be. Some people, I know people who don't have no money. Like, they get money, they get a paycheck, but then they don't have no money left over. And I honestly don't understand. And there's no shade to people who broke. If you're watching this, if you broke because you could easily fix it, I don't understand how nobody have no money left over. You get a paycheck, you get some type of payment, you don't have no money left over. I don't really get that. But let's go to it. I made me a little list. So we're gonna do 13 reasons why people are broke. Number 1, you guys don't set any goals. You have to have goals. Without goals, you're gonna go nowhere. You don't even know where you're headed. This is what I learned, and I love this. I read this in a book. I don't know if it was Think and Grow Rich or As a Man Think, it was something like that. Or it might have been an audio book. All right. So with goals, goals is like a GPS. You go to your phone, you put the GPS in. Let's see. Everybody know how to do it. You go to your maps. I'm on my maps right now. I just put a random place. I'm on my maps. But that blue line, that's the goals. That's that blue line telling me where I gotta go. So once you get the goals, I'm gonna correlate the two. Once you get the goals, your goals, you write them down. You write them on your notes in your phone. Now you know where you're going. Once you get a goal, now you know where you're going. Like, oh, I have to save 5,000. You write it down. Now you know I gotta save 5,000. I gotta save 500. You can't just, and you have to write your goals down also. You gotta set goals and you gotta write them down somewhere and look at them. You definitely gotta look at them. Me, I like to use a whiteboard. I write some of my goals down, and I always use my notes. My note app in my phone. So you gotta have goals because that's telling you where you have to go. That's your GPS. That's your goals is everything. Without goals, you really ain't nothing, to be honest. Like, you don't have nothing going on. So let's see what the next one is. I made me a list. Definitely set them goals. Them goals is a must, man. Let's see the next one. Number 2, people blame other people. There's another thing I realized. A lot of people broke is because people be like, oh, if such and such would have did this, I wouldn't have did this. If such and such would have did that, this wouldn't have happened. Oh, if my job wouldn't have fired me, I would have had this. Oh, if my car wouldn't have broke down, I wouldn't have had this. No. You have to stop blaming others for your problems. That's another main thing. I don't blame nobody. Whatever I go through, that's because of what I go through. That's what I put myself go through. Take accountability. Do not blame others for your mistakes. You're in control of your life. I don't do that. I don't make excuses. Sorry, excuse me, guys. I do not make excuses. Stop blaming others. That's a reason why you're broke. Stop doing that, please. Number 3, because that's not really much to speak on. Stop blaming others. You're too old for that, man. Number 3, they make excuses. That's another thing that people that I know like to do. That's why people broke. I'd be like, yo, I'd be like, yo, go invest in this. Oh, I can't invest in this because this money, I don't know if this website legit. I can't save no money because I'm not making enough money. You can definitely save a little money, even if it's $5. Oh, $5 ain't nothing. This ain't that. Oh, this job, this ain't that. This ain't that. It's always an excuse. You gotta stop making excuses, man. Just get to this money and stop making excuses. Do what you gotta do. No excuses, man. Because when you make excuses, that means you weak. in my opinion. And that's no diss to nobody. I never liked the excuses. Even when I was younger, I don't make excuses. Number 4, and this is what I used to do, and this for the people who have credit cards. Everybody don't have credit cards. We like to abuse our credit cards. I done got out of that phase. Now I'm slowly working myself out of debt. But that's a big one. Leave them credit cards alone, man. Cut them up, get rid of them. Cut them up, throw them in the garbage, get rid of them. Consolidate the debt, and what consolidating mean for the people who don't know. But before you do this, you got to know that you're not spending no more credit. You got to get rid of them credit cards. So consolidating your debt, you could just get one loan to take care of all those debts, and now you just have one payment, which is going to save you interest, basically on all of them credit cards with them high amounts. So my advice: leave them credit cards alone. Just use your debit card. Just only use your debit card. That's all I've been using is my debit card and cash. I'm not that credit is a major financial burden. Like, it just bring you down. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm in debt too. Like, I'm not in crazy debt, and most of my debt, to me personally, because I done experienced my debt where I'm buying stuff that I don't need. My debt that I have now is more of like business debt and things that I actually need, really like to help build my business. So I have like a lot of that type of debt. So leave them credit cards alone, get rid of them. If you're going to use them, make sure, if you got the money, just use the money. But if you're going to use it as leverage to build, like starting a business or getting something that you really need. Don't use your credit cards on wants, food, groceries, gas, none of that. Or just put like one bill on, put like a bill on it, just one bill, and then pay that off, just to keep your credit card, like just keep it flowing, and so you can still get your limits increased. Like, I keep a bill, just one bill on each credit card, but I pay it off every month. You could do something like that. But just leave the credit card. If you got high debt, I would say consolidate it, and yeah, just keep lowering it, and just be patient. Also be patient. Let's go. Number 5, broke people cannot build savings. And like I said, and then that's another one. People make excuses. We gotta stop making excuses. It's no way you can build savings. If you have a job, you can build savings. The problem, I think, in my opinion, that people have is they don't see it quickly. Like I said, I would tell somebody, listen, you got a job, invest $5 weekly. Oh, Ray, that ain't no money. I'm not investing $5. Invest $1 weekly. $1 is what? $365 at the end of the year. Oh, Ray, what is $365? You don't even have $365 now. So what did you mean? That's a step. You got to crawl before you walk. You have to save money. It can be $5 a week. When I started my savings, I was working as a janitor at Planet Fitness, part-time. I just saved it $20 each week. I think I saved $40 because I set up 2 accounts for my daughters. It was either like $20 each week, and then $20 in 2 accounts, so it was like $40 each week, and then I just increased it $25 each week. Now right now at this moment I'm at $50 each week, but in three accounts, so that's $150 each week, and that's $600 total. But if you're making less, you could start off slower. Like, it's baby steps. You got to be patient. You have to take your time with this. Don't rush it, because once you rush it, you're trying to save big. It's not going to work like that. What I learned with saving is really the baby steps. Like, I used to want to save a lot of money at one time, a huge amount, and that didn't work out for me. But once I started saving in small increments, it worked. Like I said, if you're not making a lot of money right now, just save $5 weekly and don't touch it. And I guarantee you, at the end of the year, you can be like, dang, Ray, thank you, man. Thanks. Yo, you can be like, yo, make sure y'all subscribe to How the Fuck I'm Gonna Lose, because he really helping us not to lose. Let's go. Where we at next, man? I got me a nice list. Number 6. They don't stick to the budget. Broke people don't stick to the budget. You have to make a budget. You make a budget, you figure out how much money you making, and then you budget from that. Like, figure out how much money you making, and then make a budget so you can save some money. And you gotta decrease all that extra BS. Just decrease it, man. You gotta decrease it. You gotta make a budget, make how much you making, and then put your bills on there. And then just track it. For the first month, for the first 2 months, track it. So I like to put everything I spend, I make a list on my notes. So I put how much I spend in gas, how much I pay in rent, how much I pay in electric bills, how much I spend on my kids, how much I spend buying out food, how much I spend at the bars and liquor stores and all that. See, that's one thing. If you drinking and going to the bars, eliminate that. Buying out food, you gotta eliminate it. You gotta lower it. Miscellaneous stuff, car repairs, just put all that, and then manage it for the first 2-3 months. Just get used to it, and then that's when you start saying like, oh, I don't need this, I could subtract this, I could stop doing this. And that's how you create a budget. But listen, I know, let me see what I said. Let me get back to my list, because I'm sorry, y'all. This video was longer than I thought. So that was 13 reasons. Well, I'm making a video of 13 reasons, but I'm going to stop it right here. And that was what, number 6. I'm gonna do a part 2. I just want to get good feedback and make sure that's a good video and I'm helping people. If you feeling this video right now, please subscribe, comment if you have any other suggestions for people, man. Like I said, my page is how the fuck I'm gonna lose, because I feel like, me personally, how the fuck I'm gonna lose in life? How? And I feel like y'all should have that same mindset. There's no way for us to lose in life unless we make fucking excuses, man. And that's on the list. We can't make no excuses. There's no way for us to lose in life, man. So that's just 6. That's just part 1. I'm going to get to the other 7. I'm going to make a part 2 video. But I just want to get the feedback and make sure that I'm helping people, and make sure that y'all at least feeling this video. But I'm out, man. Subscribe to the channel, like, definitely comment please, and share. I'm out. How the fuck I'm gonna lose? Because really, how the fuck we gonna lose in life? Period.